It's been a it's been a pretty good week. I've been sober for 11 months now. Yeah, and no, my friends are getting curious about it. They're asking if they had to go to AA. You don't have to go to AA to get sober. There are a lot of programs you can take to stop drinking, right? I did one to stop drinking. It's more expensive than AA. It's called the DWI. And if you thought the 12 steps works, try probation. And the trial was so dumb. I had to go to trial, and they were trying to get me out of it, right? And my lawyer found out when I was a kid at 9 years old I was diagnosed with autism, and so he tried using autism to get me out of a DWI, which didn't work because I think having autism actually is what got me arrested. If you've ever been pulled over for drinking and driving, the first thing they ask you is, "Hey, buddy, how many drinks have you had tonight?" And that's a terrifying question if you have autism, because it makes you good at numbers and bad at lying. They asked me. They asked me, when I heard how many drinks I had tonight, I didn't go, "Oh no, that's an incriminating question." I went, "Oh boy, I love word problems." I don't know. I am autistic. I'm the autistic guy at work, and that bothers me because my coworkers think they have it. They won't go see a therapist. They use me as reference. And they get the symptoms wrong. It's fucked up. I had a coworker walk up to me like, "Sam, I think I'm autistic too because I have a trouble understanding social cues." I'm like, that's not the actual symptom. When you get diagnosed, you go to treatment to be aware of social cues, right? And then you do understand them through treatment. So I told my friend, "Buddy, you don't have trouble understanding social cues because you're autistic. You have trouble understanding social cues because you're fucking stupid." And it's like the one thing you can't have when you're autistic. It's when you look at all the cool shit autistic people have made and built, you can't be stupid. Look at Legoland. Legoland's like the pyramids of Giza for people who need noise-canceling headphones for sex. It's oh, I go to therapy, not for autism. It didn't work. I had to go to treatment, and now I do stand-up. I think I got worse. I'm a very competitive guy. I'm trying to calm it down, not make everything like a black and white competition, right? And it's hard for me, right? I was from a family of triplets. We were all fighting over everything, right? Oh yeah, you're gonna like this joke. It got so bad we were actually all put in a special ed at the same time, and then we were competitive about who's the most disabled, and and that was a hard competition. My brother Garrett's dyslexic, I'm autistic, so we'd always compete who was the most stable between us. But it didn't matter because we'd always lose to our brother Ian because he was stillborn. And yeah, he kind of ran up the score on that one. Yeah. If you guys think having autism's hard, try being stillborn. He kind of threw down the gauntlet. I can't process social cues. My brother Ian can't process oxygen. What an artard. It's my dead brother, guys. It's okay. We can joke about this. This is what brothers like to do. We pick on each other. It's cute. He's not mad I'm making fun of him, guys. He's not here to listen to this. My parents weren't married when they had sex. He's in hell. It's why I don't let my girlfriend sit on my face. I don't want to choke on vagina. That's how my brother died. I have to tell this joke every few weeks, otherwise my brother died in vain. Yeah. All right, I'll tell one more and let you guys breathe. You're a triplet too? Did they all make it? Oh, were you guys just not hungry in the womb like my brother, or was it like? I love that joke because one time I said it, I get to the point my brother Ian's stillborn, and one girl went, "Oh my God, how's he now?" And I'll tell one more joke. No, I had to take my girlfriend to meet my parents, and she's very liberal from Minneapolis. She was nervous. My parents are these big Catholic traditional rednecks, right? She was worried they'd be very pro-life. And I told them, actually, no, my parents are very pro-choice despite being rednecks. Like, how'd you do that? Well, you can easily make your traditional parents pro-choice. You just got to make the conversation something that matters to people who are conservative, like about saving money, right? So what I did to make my mom pro-choice, and I did this, I added up all my medical bills from 0 to 18 years old, and I called up my mom, like, "Mom, look, I feel guilty. We were poor growing up, and I feel like had you considered abortion, you would have had a better life." She goes, "Sam, don't. That's the premise. And I go, my mom goes like, Sam, don't ever say that again. Your father and I prayed every night to have you. I'm like, oh, well, you would have saved $182,000. She goes, well, shit. So that's how we get Republicans on board with abortions. Don't call them abortions. Call them budget cuts. Call them, you're not going to Planned Parenthood to terminate a fetus. You're profiting. You're not taking multiple forms of contraceptives to prevent a pregnancy. You're diversifying your portfolio. It's, right, finance guy? It's, I don't know. It's, all right. You're not tearing apart a fetus limb from limb. You're doing trickle-down economics. I'm Sam, guys. Bye.